Surprise, it's me again, showing up on your TV screen, or your phone, or your desktop screen, or whatever. I apologize for apologizing so much about how infrequently I upload on this channel, but mostly it's because I've had the good problem of being super busy in both my professional and personal life over the past 9 months. But I figured an update was in order because I wanted to share a bit of my thoughts and feelings about an exciting thing that's coming up this weekend that I really wanted to share with the world. I know that if you're an anime fan, and if you follow me, you've probably been annoyed at this point with how much I've been plugging it, but the Haikyuu movie is about to come out in theaters this weekend. Actually, it's out right now. Go get your tickets right now. Go. And if you're tired of hearing about it, I apologize. I just wanted to get it off my chest that Haikyuu has been such a major part of my life for the past 7 years. And for an anime like that, that's so impactful to so many people, as well as myself, to be getting a film and getting that film in theaters is honestly one of the most amazing things that I could ever hope for in my career as an actor. When I first started in my early teens acting and voice acting as an amateur, an aspiring voice actor, I would call myself, one of my biggest dreams when starting out was to be cast as the lead in a long-running series, and Haikyuu ended up being that, and I couldn't be more grateful to Kyle Kobe Jones for taking a chance on a young Bryson back in 2017, who's only 2 years into his anime journey. Thank you so much for casting me. It means the world to me that I've been able to be a part of this world and play such a fun character as Hinata because of you. So I just wanted to say, first off, thank you so much for helping me in my journey in that way. I am super grateful for that opportunity. And I don't know, I just kind of turned the camera on and I'm rambling a little bit. This is kind of off the cuff. I just have my webcam set up. My room is a bit of a mess right now, my office, because last week when I was in Miami for Otaku Fest, which was amazing, by the way, thank you so much for showing so much love out there in Miami. I don't know if you've already noticed, but in the background you can see that I have a whiteboard that I magnetize fan art. I also have a scrapbook. If you can't see something that you've given me at a convention, I have a scrapbook filled with literally every piece of fan art and fan letter that I get whenever I go to conventions. The outpouring of love that I've seen has been overwhelming, and I couldn't have asked for a better show to have been a part of because the fans have just been super amazing, hilarious, passionate, and just overall lovely people. And I also just wanted to say thank you so much to anybody who's ever come by one of my table booths at a convention or interacted with me online or even just followed my channels or followed my Twitches. Thank you so much for being a fan, and it really means the world to me, as you could probably see. But anyway, while I was away for that, the guest bathroom right next to my office apparently had a loose hose come out, and it kind of flooded my office, which forced me to have to basically tear down my entire setup. And I literally just rebuilt it last night. 15 out of 10 workout, 0 out of 10 fun, do not recommend. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it at the end of the video, but there was a particular personal project that I was working on over the past month or so that I really, really wanted to have out for the release date. But it's because of all those setbacks, I wasn't able to get that done in time. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a bit about my Haikyuu experience over the years and what it's meant to me, and just like how important it's been to my life. Hinata as a character not only meant a lot to me because, he's the main character in this long-running show, which, like I said, was one of my dreams, but him as a character is just so genuinely positive all the time. And that's what I love about Hinata, is that he's got this positive resolve even whenever he's backed up into a corner, and he is always looking to improve himself and find how he can adapt. And I've always felt like that's the kind of person I've wanted to be myself. Always wanting to improve as an actor, as a creator for videos. Been a little bit slacking on that part for the past couple of years or so, unfortunately, but always trying to improve myself in any avenues that I can, in whatever passions that I find, be it video creation, voice acting, production work. And yeah, to be able to have played a character like that so early on in my career, alongside another character that I love dearly, Belle Crenell from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, who has a very similar kind of starting off wanting to improve himself and over the years growing alongside me. Those two characters combined, like, I could not have asked for a more perfect duo of characters to have been able to portray, and I'm grateful for it every day of my life, honestly. Sorry. But to have played a character such as that has just been honestly life-changing. A character who doesn't get bogged down by the negativity of the world and is able to just like overcome the obstacles that get in his way. I'm saying a lot of vague stuff because I feel like when I watch a piece of media, of course I'm taking in the story that's being presented to me. I'm taking in the literal events. Like they're playing volleyball and then they're hanging out with their friends and they're playing volleyball and they're working to improve. But when I'm watching movies or TV, I try to read into the subtext, and to me a lot of the subtext of Haikyuu is about just overcoming personal struggles, whether it be interpersonal relationship struggles, professional struggles, or volleyball struggles. I always try to recontextualize what's presented to me in a way that I can apply it to improve my own life and improve the lives of those around me. And Haikyuu and Danmachi, of course, as well, and many shows that I've been able to be a part of over the years have given me opportunities to analyze myself not just as an actor but as like a human being. And yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling again at this point, but it's just one of those things where I've wanted to do stuff like this for such a long time, literally more than half my life at this point. I turned 30 at the end of this summer, and to have the summer leading up to my 30th birthday, sorry, oh my gosh. To have the summer leading up to my 30th birthday, seeing the release of not just one movie that I'm going to get to be a part of in Haikyuu, but two, including Blue Lock episode Nagi coming out next month as well, like, 30, I've always thought of turning 30 as being, it's just another number. I don't know why people give so much impact on that specific number, that decade. And I feel like I kind of understand it now as just being like, it's a milestone. It's a marker to look back at what you've done and where you can still go forward. Because as much as people love to make dread content about turning 30 and blah, 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 like there's so many songs out there about like, a lot of bangers, I might add though, but like a lot of banger songs that tend to have like this negative connotation about the fact that someone is turning 30, but 30 is still young. So if you're like me and you're turning 30 or you've recently turned 30, you're still young. Stop telling yourself you're old. Like you've got so much life ahead of you still. Even if you're not quite where you want to be in life right now, like you still have plenty of time to assess what it is that you want and go for it. And I really do encourage people to go for it because I did. And the reward has been like unimaginable. And I don't want this to come off as like, haha, I'm so lucky, look at me, I got to do everything that I ever wanted, because there are struggles that come along with doing the job that you love. Just like any other job, there's always like the struggle of tying your self-worth to that job because you've put so much of yourself into it. And I've had to deal with struggles with that over the course of the past 9 years I've been doing this, and almost everybody I know in this industry has struggled with that at some point in their life. There's also a really, really good video essay about the movie Whisper of the Heart from Studio Ghibli. It's by NerdSync, and it's called This Studio Ghibli Movie Might Crush Your Dreams, and That's Good, which may sound like a bit of an intense title, but I assure you this is a really good video. I really recommend it to anybody in any creative field, and honestly any field at all where you feel passionate about what you're doing. It honestly put a lot of my own struggles into perspective in that regard. So I highly recommend that video. Definitely go check it out. The main thing I want to take away from this is that like, I feel like I've been so unbelievably lucky to be put in the position that I am. And there is some element of like my own hard work and dedication to the craft and pursuing the opportunities that I could. But like anybody will tell you, there's so much of this industry that's just like completely out of your control. And because of that, I feel like I've always tried my best to be extremely grateful for whatever opportunities have come my way. Because I know that it is very rare to have been able to be a part of any of the shows that I've been able to be a part of. And I feel like I've been given so many once in a lifetime opportunities doing this as my career. And I honestly could not be anything less than extremely grateful to the people in my life who have been supporting me for as long as I have been wanting to do this with my life. friends from high school who always believed in me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And just my professional peers and colleagues who have given me just some of the most amazing opportunities to do what I love. And you're probably not even going to be watching this. You'll probably scroll past it if it comes up on your Twitter feed or something, because this doesn't seem like the kind of video you'd like to watch in your free time. But I really can't express how thankful I am to Kyle Kobe Jones for those initial opportunities early on in my career with both Danmachi and Haikyuu, both of which have grown to be such amazing shows with amazing fan bases. And yeah, I don't know how many more times I can say it without it coming off as annoying or redundant, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. I truly believe that I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for your initial faith in my abilities all those years ago. So one last time, I'll just say thank you. You put together such an astounding all-star cast for Haikyuu, and I cannot wait to hear everybody on the big screen tonight when I go see the movie for the first time. And now that the movie is out, I'm pretty sure it's safe to mention that there was a little bit of an elephant in the room working on this film versus the TV series, in that the studio that we recorded the film for is a different studio than the one that we did the series. And I feel super lucky that they decided to keep the original cast for this film. That's one of the biggest things I was worried about going into this, because I know licensing for film is a little bit different than TV, especially for anime. And so I was very relieved to hear that we were going to be able to work on this film in time for international release alongside the subbed version. But it was definitely bittersweet not getting to work with Kyle and the original engineers this time around. And I completely understand if that's still a bit of a sore spot for some of the people that did work on the series, and if they're not ready to be as gung-ho about this as I am, I completely understand that. But I did just want to take a quick moment to thank the director who did take over this movie, Jonathan Rigg, for respecting the material and respecting the cast that Kyle put in place, because anybody could have adopted the show and just said, I'm gonna do what I want to do with this. This is my thing now. I feel in my time working with you on this film that you really respected the work that we did with the TV series. So I just wanted to say thanks to you, Jonathan, and Jameson, the engineer, for the work that we were able to do in the studio for this movie. And I can't wait to see and hear all of that hard work finalized on the big screen tonight. Theo's trying to crawl up on me again. He's such a sweetie pie. Yeah. TLDR, go watch the Haikyuu movie coming out this weekend, and also check out the Blue Lock movie when that comes out next month. I'll be making more and more posts about that as I can. I don't want to make this video like a billion years long, and I kind of wanted to keep this at least somewhat focused, if you can even say that this has been focused at all up to this point. Theo, what are you doing? Theo wants to be part of the video at the end. Oh my god, every time I say his name, he like crawls up some more. Good boy. Stop licking. Stop licking. I think he's trying to beg me to let him out of the room so he can go snuggle mama. Be free. Gotta love the babies. Where was I? Oh yeah, I'm very proud of the work that we've done with this movie, and I can't wait to share it with the people who mean the most to me. But anyway, before I go and finish this video out, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser of that personal project that I'd been spending the last month working on. I'll see you guys around. Be sure to come say hi if you ever see me at a convention, and yeah, I'll leave you with this. I know one day you'll understand. It's all a lot to take right now. But don't you ever let the fear of failure pull you down. You just stay the way you are.